beautiful, blessed people. Happy new moon in Virgo. It's today. Probably when I post this, it'll be past it, obviously. But how are you guys doing? I really want to yammer right now. I have my dogs in the car. This is Zelda. Look at how cute she is. She's 14 years old. And I have my other two babies in the back. I'm on my way to a family event right now, but I just wanted to talk to you guys and just yammer about like what is going on. Does anybody else feel like it's so funny how accurate astrology is? Last night I couldn't sleep. I was laying awake in my bed, and the new moon in Virgo was probably hitting last night. Yeah, the new moon in Virgo started last night. Literally while I'm laying awake in bed, I start thinking about how I just want to do all this stuff, like how I just randomly want to like organize my life and start like working on my goals. Like I've been very in my lofting energy lately and kind of just letting myself be. And literally last night, as soon as the Virgo new moon hit, I started having all these ideas of how I can like chase all of my goals. And then I was like, oh my god, of course, the Virgo new moon. If you guys don't know, Virgo energy is very like get shit done. It's also funny that back to school season is literally Virgo season. Like guys, astrology never lies. I don't understand how people don't believe it. It makes so much sense. But if you don't know anything about Virgo, Virgos are very organized. They're very like scholastic. They're an earth sign, so they value like hard work, dedication, like they're fucking workaholics. So it's just funny that like I started getting this intense urge last night, literally when the new moon was happening, that I wanted to organize my life. And I started thinking of all these ideas, and it felt like my brain was like, okay, like Halloween's coming. Halloween's my favorite season. It's time for me to start leveling up on my tarot stuff and start posting more. And I start getting all these ideas, and I haven't felt that spark, guys. I haven't felt that spark in so fucking long. I've literally felt so distant from my purpose. Like not my purpose, but like my hobbies, like my tarot, astrology, posting videos. Like I've still been posting on here, but I haven't been doing it with like, I don't know, I haven't felt a spark. I haven't felt a drive to do my tarot business. I haven't felt that energy. And so whenever I feel an energy hit, I like really am grateful for it. And so I'm going to spend tonight trying to organize my life and plan and trying to utilize this energy that's coming my way. Because I think that's the thing that we don't realize. And if you're somebody that has a lot of ideas and not a lot of like, I don't want to say you don't have drive or that we don't have drive, because we do. It's more of like we have so many ideas that we kind of get stuck in a paralysis of like, I don't know where to start. If you're somebody like that, which like I'm pretty sure that's ADHD, I don't know, I'm not gonna fucking diagnose myself, but if you're somebody that is like that with your dreams and aspirations, then I think it's important for you to realize that when the energy hits, you have to act on it, because if you don't, it will move on to somebody else. And I've seen people post about this before where they're like, God will send you divine inspiration and you're the channel, okay? The divine inspiration channels through you. If you don't release that energy by creating something, it's going to channel through someone else. And so it's like your idea is not yours. It's God's idea being given to you. You know what I mean? Like you're getting that idea from somewhere. It's not yours. You're not creating it. It's being downloaded onto you. If you don't act on it, it's going to be given to someone else. And so I think it's really important that when you feel that energy, like act on it. Don't think too much. Don't be like, oh my God, like I don't know where to start. Oh, how do I make it a professional business? I think the other thing too is we get so stuck on like making it the perfect aesthetic, or like, oh, well, I can't start a business unless I have a very clear vision of like what exactly I'm doing, because it has to look so cohesive from like the viewer's standpoint. And it's like, yes, those things are important. I'm seeing 369 on this license plate. That might be a sign for someone. Maybe you did the 369 manifestation method recently, or maybe you should. Maybe I'm gonna do that tonight. But what was I saying? Oh, okay. Although it's important to be cohesive and have everything planned out and like have a brand and all that shit, if you're not even gonna start because you're that, then I'm pretty sure that's more harmful. You know what I mean? Like, it's better to just start, not think, just use the energy and create, and trust that you know what to do. Trust that, like, if God is giving you the idea, that it doesn't need to, you don't need to think it all, like, you know what to do. God is giving you the guidance, just act on it. And I think we all need to hear that, because, like, I know I need to hear that. I spend way too much time thinking about, well, how is this going to be perceived, and I need to do it the right way so that the most amount of people are going to see it. It's like, no, you're getting too caught up on, like, the outcome and not the process, and the process is the most important part. Part of me also feels kind of irritated that I'm suddenly getting this creative energy now, because it's kind of like, okay, you had all this energy in the beginning of the year, then you kind of fell off, like, I'm talking about myself, then I kind of fell off, and now it's like almost the end of the year, and now you're getting this spark. Why haven't you been doing it this whole time? And it's like, that frustration is there. I wish I could have had this, like, that scholastic, like, you know, that energy where you just get excited to be, like, organized and writing and notebooks and pens, like, that energy you get, like, if you are still in school. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of back to school energy. Yes, you're not excited for school, but you're excited for the aesthetic of it. Like, that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to be organized and cute and go to a cafe and be, like, this, like, girl on top of my shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know why I'm frustrated. It's kind of like, okay, you could have been doing this consistently for the year and you would have probably seen a lot more results. But at the end of the day, I don't know. There's a time and a place for everything. If I wasn't doing it at that time, I wasn't meant to. And if the energy's hitting me now, that's just when it's hitting. You also can't get too hung up on, like, oh, I should have been doing this time ago. I missed out. It's like, you can't really miss out. Like, everything happens for a reason. Everything is God's divine timing. And there's literally, like, always a time and a place for things to happen. You can't really miss out on the things that are meant for you. I just believe that, like, things always work out. And I just saw my brother's, oh my God, if you saw that truck, it said Sharp on it. That was my brother's last name, and he always sends me signs. Even though that wasn't spelt the same way, it's like, that's my brother. I also just feel like there's so much change in the air. Like, there's something about September, bro. There's something about September and that fall season. Like, I don't get how people don't believe in, like, cyclical energy, like the energy of nature and how it actually drives us. I don't believe that we feel the sudden desire to start being scholastic and make changes just because our society is used to going to school at this time or whatever. I truly believe we feel that energy because it's fall, because it's literally, we mirror nature, and nature is literally going through a change, and we can feel that change, which means, like, we are taking on that change through our lives. Like, I just feel like everything in the universe is all one, it's all collective, but it's all experiencing it in its own unique way. And so humans experience it in their own way of change through their life, going to school, starting a new job, maybe moving, I don't know, they're going through a change, but nature experiences it in its own way of just shedding its leaves, and we all collectively share that change. Am I making any fucking sense? I just feel like we are a product of this universe, and when the earth changes, we do too. It's not because, oh, that just happens during that time. No, I think we're mirroring, like, this is energy. You can feel the energy change, and people that don't believe in spirituality will sit there and be like, that's just how life is. Like, no, man, it's so interconnected. It's so interconnected. Like, sit here and tell me that you don't go through the most, what's it called? Winter arc. It's the winter arc. You go through the most craziest life changes during the winter, and guess what? You come out of it in a new fucking timeline. You come out of it literally rebirth. You come out of it a new person. You're literally not the same. You have a new storyline with new characters. You're in a new fucking environment. Like, that's what a new reality and a new timeline is where everything around you isn't the same anymore. And your energy and the energy around you is forced to change. And that's amazing. That's fucking cool. And if you are going through a change right now and you're scared, know that there's no way that it can go wrong because you're one with nature. Just as the trees sprout again and the earth is reborn in spring, you will be too. You can't lose. You can only evolve. You can only grow again. You can only be reborn. Like, there is no way to lose. You're just doing what you do. You're doing what nature does. You are nature. You are God. You are meant to change. You're meant to evolve. You're meant to grow. You're meant to die. You're meant to be reborn. Like, you can't escape that. You can't resist what you are. You are human. And I think sometimes we want to be above God. We want to be above nature. We want to be above everything and think that we know everything, and we want to have control. We want to be like, no, I don't have to go through this. I can control what I go through. And it's like, okay, you can't actually though, because it's not up for your decision. Like, God is in the seat. You just have to flow. You just have to let God drive the car as you just experience it. And he's giving you an experience because there's so many things that are waiting for you. And if you were in control, you would stop them from coming, because we operate on fear most of the time. And so if you were to be in the driver's seat all the time, I'm sorry, you would be blocking your blessings. So don't see yourself as giving up control as scary or like something's gonna go wrong. See it as you're giving control to someone that has your best interests at heart. And if you move with faith in your life, like, God is here to make my dreams come true, because he truly does want the best for me. Like, I promise things will work out, and it's so much easier said than done. I fucking know that, but I just believe that you can do it, and this is the time to strengthen your faith. When things start falling apart, changes start happening, that's the time when your faith strengthens the most, because you have no other choice. You can either strengthen your faith, or I don't know, just give up and give in. I don't really know, like, you know what I mean? And if you give up and give in, you'll probably be miserable and sad. But what's the point of doing that when you could just be delusional and it's not even delusional, because the faith is real. I don't care what anyone says, it's fucking real. People think you're delusional, think you're just holding on to hope for nothing, and then it all works out. Oh, and then it all works out, and then it all turns out better. I think that's all I have for you guys today. My name is Sydney. If you guys like my vibe, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!